Now we're moving on to the biodiesel content analyzer we have here. This small piece of equipment here is actually one of the most important pieces of equipment we have in the laboratory. Our industry is using more and more biodiesel every year. There are almost no samples in the field that don't have any biodiesel. Biodiesel is found throughout the entire Northeast industry. But it's extremely difficult to tell just when you look at a sample of fuel here how much biodiesel it has. What we're going to do here is put a little bit of fuel on this cell here. This is then going to shine a light onto the sample, and then based on how that light is absorbed or reflected, it can tell us how much biodiesel is inside the sample. This is very important to know what we're working with. A B5 sample, or 5% biodiesel in 95% number 2 oil, will behave differently than a sample that has 20% biodiesel, 50% biodiesel. We're even looking at samples in the field that have 100% biodiesel. So it's very important to know what we're working with. This affects different tests, different parameters we might see, and even things like viscosity and how a fuel might react with CAD cell resistance in the field, and different things like that. All are slightly different, so it's important for us to know here in the laboratory what we're working with. And here we can see there is about 8 or 9% biodiesel in this sample here. Looking at it, smelling it, we would never see any different, but it appears to be slightly higher biodiesel content than normal. This is perfectly average for what we see, and we're always happy to see that there's more and more biodiesel appearing in our industry.